Hi everyone, Trisha here from Trisha's Sleeve Story, and this is my 8-week post-op check-in. As always, we'll start with stats. My highest weight was 245. My surgery weight was 233. Last week my weight was 200.2 pounds, and this week I weighed in at 199.2 pounds. So that does mean I only lost a pound this week for a total of 45.8 pounds, but it also means that I'm finally underneath 200 pounds. So I'm really, really excited about that. I've never had a stall, so I don't, and I had a really big loss last week of over almost 5 pounds. So I'm okay with a small loss this week. I'm just happy to have a loss. I thought it would have been the worst thing ever. Okay, not really the worst thing ever, but it would have been awful if I was at 200.2 and then finally hit a stall and sat there for a while. So I was pretty happy to see that my weight started with the number 1 this week. So here's to never being over 200 pounds again, ever. Never, ever, ever. Let's see. So I don't have a whole lot to say about food this week because, for one, I just recorded my last video on, was it Tuesday night, so it hasn't even been a full week, but also my eating plan hasn't changed. I have been really busy and I've gone out to eat a couple times, but I've been making smart decisions at the restaurant. Like I got a wrap, but just ate out the inside of it, ate the veggies and the chicken. Today I went to an Italian restaurant, which I thought would be really hard because of all the pasta and pizza and the bread on the table, but I don't really have a problem not eating that stuff. I ordered a caprese salad and tomato soup, and it was so good. The tomato soup was really chunky and like sweet, and it was super good. So I'm excited to have that again for lunch tomorrow. Let's see. So yeah, so not much else about food this week. I do think that I had my dinner last night was really good. I made Asian pork meatballs with sesame green beans, and they were both really good, but it was really salty. So I almost wonder too if I'm not a little bit like retaining a little water today from last night's dinner, but if I am, then it'll show up in my loss for next week. So no big deal. Let's see. I have not, still again, no pain. That's awesome. So I probably will stop addressing that in the videos because it shouldn't come back. I was really, really sore after my workout like I thought I was going to be, to the point where I was going to go again on Thursday, and I didn't end up going, in part because the class is at 9:30 and my son like magically slept in until almost 9 o'clock, which I don't know what's up with that, but I was glad to sleep in, and so it would have been too hard to get him fed and ready to go and get over there in time to actually get to the class. So I do feel like I'm making excuses, but I had a really hard time like walking down the stairs because the top of my thighs hurt so bad. So I think it was probably good to take a little break. I am going back again tomorrow, and I think I'm going to sign up for the class so that I'll be there every Tuesday and Thursday. And I can go more than that. I just have to go to a further location. So I don't know how much more of that I'll do just because it's hard to get out of here that early in the morning with Lucas. So, oh, and I'm bringing a friend to class tomorrow too, so that should be cool. Let's see what else. I don't have a whole lot to share this week. One thing that I've been meaning to talk about for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I keep forgetting, is that I found a support group here in town. And I went, gosh, I think it was 3 weeks ago. And it was really, really helpful. It was very nice to sit down and talk to other people and meet other people who've had bariatric surgery. Not all of them had the sleeve. Some had bypass. I don't know if there was any there that had the band. But to ask questions, when did you start lifting weights? When did you, how much protein are you getting per day? Things like that, where it's not just an anonymous message board. And also there was a psychiatrist there and a bariatric nurse who had the surgery herself. So I think she'll be a really good resource too. I did have to miss, it's every other week, but I had to miss the second class because I was out of town. So Yeah, so no excuses this week. I should be able to go to 2 fitness classes and hold me to that next week when I make my video. If I don't say that I went to 2 classes, hold me to it. So, let's see, what else? Wow, this is going to be like my shortest video ever because I don't think I have much more to add. Non-scale victories. I am in between sizes right now. My 18s are all too big. My 16s, I have 2 pairs that fit me pretty well. One's a little loose. They're both sort of like wear straight out of the dryer pants, where after you wear them for a day, they get a little baggy. And then the other like 3 pairs of 16s that I have are super tight still. So I wish that sizing was more consistent because basically now I have like 2 pairs of jeans that I can wear. But good news is legging season. So, yeah, I'll probably be living in leggings and long sweaters. But yeah, it's probably time again to go through my closet and sort out the stuff that's too big. I do have a pretty sizable pile going. I swear making these videos makes me yawn. Anyways, yeah, I've got a pretty big donate pile going. If any of my subscribers live in Minnesota and are in a 18 to 20 size range, let me know. I would be happy to give you my old clothes. I don't want to ship them because it's too expensive because the clothes are heavy. So, just throwing that out there. If any of you lovely people are Minnesotans, I'm happy to share those with you. So, yeah, and I think that's all I really have. Just because I can see it in the background, I wanted to share a picture of me. Look. Oh, if I can do it. Look at this. Was at my college graduation. And do you see how skinny I was back then? And this was probably five years ago. I still thought I was fat. So I wish that I was as fat as I was back then. That would be great. We'll share another one too. This is me and my sister, and I haven't talked a whole lot about this, but I actually was in the Air Force, and that was at my Air Force graduation, my basic training graduation. So I still plan to do an About Me video at some point, I promise. But until then, I'm going to end this video at 8 minutes. Yay! And I hope you have really a great journey, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will be back in touch soon. Feel free to email me, trishasleevestory@gmail.com. Leave a comment below, or find me on Pinterest or on MyFitnessPal. TTDISH, as in Trish the Dish, is my username for those sites. So, yeah. Oh, my goal for this week is to get better at tracking. I didn't track very well on MyFitnessPal. I don't think it affected my weight loss because I'm pretty sure I was still under all my calories, but I don't know if I was reaching my protein goals. So, something to work on for next week. Anyway, so I already said it, but have a good journey and a great week. Bye.